Today we're exploring anxiety, Yandere spirits, and Otome magic with the creator of Mind, 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 the wonderfully multi-talented Chattercap.
So I joked that, hey, I should make a game where anxiety is your toxic Yandere stalker, and then you woo him until he stops, bothering you. Well, I guess not fun exactly. Fun to make, not necessarily fun to play. Most fun part, the honeymoon period.
I just have to say that I really, really enjoyed the idea for Mind, Mind, Mind. And having the power to resist them with a button made me feel great, definitely.
But I will say that the feature that was the hardest to pull off was the voice acting. But the overall concept is that Geist is your anxiety kind of personified as your toxic boyfriend. So he gaslights and demeans and tries to isolate you at every turn, preventing you from seeking out a friendship or a relationship, if you choose, with a person who genuinely appreciates you.
And then at some point when he started talking to me after the cafe, I was like, okay, this is not a real person. Wait a second, you can hear my thoughts. I'm not actually saying these stuff, so this is not a real person. And then it came as a realization to me that it's anxiety ghost. And I was like, okay, this is brilliant.
Yeah, so the game is about anxiety, but one thing I really didn't want the game to feel like is I didn't want it to feel dark or anxiety-inducing. Like, I didn't want this game about fixing anxiety to make people more anxious, right? But Geist dialogue in particular was super easy because basically all I needed to do was, when I had to come up with a new line, was remember things that I told myself when I was younger, especially when I was in middle or high school. Obviously some stuff needed some minor adapting for the situation, but it was painfully easy to get back into that toxic mindset of, constantly being afraid of making a mistake, of being judged, and constantly berating yourself just for existing. It was a little strange, honestly, how easy the writing was, especially since those days are pretty far behind me now.